Yeah, we play video game. I stream, we're playing video game. No one's gonna be here for a while.
Yeah.
I'm really bad about having a pre-stream, you know that?
Yeah.
You're just like, hey, we're starting. Get the hell here now.
Yeah, get in here literally right now, and it'll be 5 minutes before anyone gets a notification the stream starts.
So it's like the other streamer we watch.
Who?
Well, to be fair, he actually spends a lot of time.
He spends a bit too much time on the pre-stream. I think a good pre-stream length is like 10 minutes at most. But I know some people do like 45 minutes to an hour. And that's just way too long, no.
Yeah. What do you even do for that long?
You'd spend 20 to 30 minutes doing nothing, and then you talk for the rest of the time about just random bullshit.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's just...
Part of the reason I'm not fond of lengthy pre-streams is because you have this situation where it's like, okay, the longer you're giving people to show up, the more build-up there is for the stream itself. So if anything goes wrong, or it's not entertaining, that's the bigger disappointment depending on how long you made them wait.
Oh no, yeah, that's the best part is like, they have internet issues sometimes, so like there'll be a 45-minute pre-stream, and they'll go to start up the game and the internet has an issue, and they're like, okay, I guess there's no stream today. It's like, okay, yeah, cool.
Say that be.
Ah, the tiny Tatra.
The TT.
No, the French.
French are well known for their champagne.
This champagne by Paul Masson attempts to emulate that same French accent.
Frozen peas. Tony again, a little birdie.
French fries stuck in my beard.
Tony again, a little birdie told me that a cargo ship washed ashore not too far from here. Hypothetically, if my employer was interested in that cargo and would pay you to retrieve it, would that spark your interest? So you're asking me to steal stuff. I'm fine with this. He's literally just like, hey, I found something that fell off a truck. It's me, Tony. I found something that fell off a truck. You mind go picking it up for me and my boss? It's totally not a shipment of AK-47s or anything.
It's totally not illegal, because that would be illegal.
Yeah, we don't do crimes here. Us and the Giamatti family, we're all straight edge.
Here we go.
Could I interest you in a candy cigarette? We don't smoke real cigarettes, but we smoke candy ones. Now, you may think that inhaling burning sugar into your lungs might be pretty terrible, but let me tell you, when you've done it for a while, you stop feeling it because of all the scars.
I remember those things as a kid. I'm surprised they haven't been banned yet, honestly.
I mean, you can't really find them very easily nowadays.
Yeah, but I'm surprised, like, some crazy nut job isn't been like, oh, to think of the children!
I think it was part of something at some point.
I do think it did have a drama like that. The only place I can think of seeing candy cigarettes at all recently was It's like, well, if you go to like a rural tourist attraction or like a small town tourist place. I remember I went to one place and they had like a wall of them. Like, I'm not joking, like 50 different brands of them.
Wasn't even aware there were that many brands of candy cigarettes.
Yeah, I didn't know either. There were just tons of them.
I thought there was literally one generic brand. I don't think. I think they're literally just sugar
Yeah.
with a tiny bit of red dye on the tip.
Candy cigarettes. Oh, look them up. Candy cigarettes. Made out of chalky sugar, bubblegum, or chocolate.
Sounds terrible.
They have been banned in a lot of countries, apparently.
Oddly, not the USA. Kind of shocking, considering how puritanical a lot of people can be.
Is it really though?
There are banned in certain like local areas and states. You cannot have them in North Dakota and Tennessee, and specifically St. Paul, Minnesota.
St. Paul, Minnesota?
Yeah.
Oh, alright, that's kind of strange. Hold on one second.
St. Paul, Masson.
Ah, the French are well known for their champagne and candy cigarettes and frozen foods
And French fried and chicken nugger.
and sweer potato. Hey, I'm Chris from Dyson. You ever trust somebody, then they lose cargo and now you might get fired? I'm not saying that somebody is my cousin Cletus, but I'm not saying it's not Cletus. Can you find the lost cargo?
I'm back.
Did you hear that? I'm not saying it's not Cletus, but it is not Cletus.
There we go. So what about Cletus?
Cletus is a fuckhead.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a useless fuck.
Isn't there a guy in Fallout 4 by that name?
I don't know.
I don't know.
How would we know that?
I couldn't more remember, like, in the, for, like, the... You know how you can make your own vault noisem?
Yeah?
I could have swore that the test subject's name was Cletus.
I have no clue. I haven't played that part of the game in years.
Or it's just... I think it's Clem. Yeah, it's Clem.
Well,
What you're saying is you were wrong. Good to know.
Always.
always and forever.
Moisen, I will agree with you that I am always wrong, because I am correct that you are right, that I am wrong, but I am not right when you are wrong.
I'm never wrong.
How did I even do that so easily?
How did you, Goblin?
Goblin powers.
Is this rotating? Thanks, camera. Very useful. Oh!
So I've actually started taking my Scout and, like, attaching it to the back of my main truck and then just driving around that way.
Yeah.
Aha! Amazing.
Goblin make an achievement.
My truck slowly rotated and its engine was able to start.
No. Ah, yes. I'm in hell.
Are we always, friend?
I am.
I'm in a swamp.
Aren't we always, friend?
We're always in a swamp.
Yeah. Now get out of
Well,
my swamp.
I guess that's life.
Hey, Simon.
Hey there, bridge fixing man. It's Mitch again. Believe it or not, I've got another bridge in need of your expert attention. Can you have a look? Sure appreciate it. Lazy shitheel.
So anyway, Simon,
Yes.
what are you doing in my swamp?
Oh, this is for the Scout 800. Is Goblin here?
See, that was a joke, and it went whoosh.
Oof. Yes, I get it. It was a reference to SpongeBob. I get it.
Yeah.
No, I get it. It's a reference to Shrek.
No, it was a reference to SpongeBob.
Yeah, that's SpongeBob.
So, do we have any like big tasks that require multiple people?
I'm sure there's something around here.
There is a truck in this swamp. Is that part of some sort of a... It's gotta be some sort of a mission. I'm gonna go check it out. So what's Moisen worth?
I'm unlocking quests over here on the island.
Ah.
I'm delivering a fuel carrier.
I'm trying to not die.
That's always good. I think that's daily life, isn't it?
For some people.
For me, people.
I'm just imagining Echo waking up in the morning. He's rubbing two sticks together to make a fire.
Trying to not die again today, friends.
A saber-toothed goblin gets him.
It's more like I wake up and I'm like, I live again! And that's everyone's issue.
No. I live again.
Alright, I found a truck.
What kind of truck?
It's the international one that we keep seeing. But I think this is just one for Moisen just to pick up and own, I think. I think he could jump inside this one and it's just his. I don't see a
That is
mission.
the pattern.
I don't see a
Ow,
mission. I don't think I see a mission around here. Do you want to see if you can hop inside of it, Moisen?
No, I said I'm busy.
He hates us.
He doesn't care about free truck.
No, I got another free truck I'm looking at.
Simon, you should hop into it and you should crash it into a lake.
It's already crashed in the middle of the swamp, Ethel. I can't make this any
Use
better.
a separate truck to turn it upside down.
Sounds like too much effort.
Sounds
Too
like
much?
You aren't vindictive enough.
Yeah,
No, I've just
so
got better
some-
things to do.
Bitch. A Pacific P-16. What the fuck is this on the rear of this thing? What the hell?
Is it weird?
It's very weird. Look, someone teleported this thing. Look at it.
I'm in the middle of something.
What am I teleporting to?
Pacific P-16, where I am.
Well,
We'll just
what,
buy it later.
my real question is, where are you? Are you on the other map?
If only the game told you that very easily on the global maps screen that showed all the maps and showed you where I was.
Oh, look, it shows a green dot in each map. I can't tell which is which.
Uh-oh.
I'm guessing he's on the island. Yes, that is Moise. Alright, let me hop into your vehicle and have a look. I'm teleporting to you. This is a very interesting looking truck.
Now I'm wondering what's up with that rear thing on the back of it. The weird. Maybe this is a crane.
Well, yeah, that's that's like some sort of like a swivel thing. I'm really kind of curious about this.
Oh, that's
You want
immediately.
you want to like take this in and take a look at it sometime, Moisen?
I think I'll recover it right now and take a look at it and see what it does.
Let me hop out of here and go back to my vehicle. Okay, it's all yours. Yeah, that's a strange one you found there, Moisen, but I think you might be right that it might be a big crane on it.
Recover.
Killing every tree.
Customize. What kind of frame add-ons can you have? Oh, you can go ahead and you can fuck off and die.
Is it stupid?
It's only a saddle high and a log carrier front.
Are you kidding me?
This thing looks so weird. It looks like it's got like a crane ring on it, but like, no, it's just for logs.
Moisen, can you do me a favor? Take that model, look up online to see like what it actually is used for IRL. Because I feel like this game is not being honest with us.
Pacific P16.
I'm curious of like its real world usage.
It is indeed a logging truck. The reason why it's got the weird top on top of it is it's one of those trucks where it's supposed to have a foldable back end to it. But of course, that's not in the game in this game.
You know, I like this game a lot, but I feel like it's leaving certain things out. Like, I do have my complaints.
Like, you saw how it like had a weird like a middle bit up there? In the like, there's like a weird like cutout in the top of it. That's for the logging thing.
Okay.
For the truck to slide up onto.
Now the real question is it actually any good?
It's got some pretty good stats. It also has 57-inch wheels. Can those be changed at all? No. It has one set of wheels.
You mean you can't get mud tires or anything?
They are off-road, and they are considered excellent and average on everything.
Okay. Where am I going?
Maybe I'll keep this around. Maybe I'll, like, use it one day.
Maybe I'll use it one day.
I say never using it again because, again, Russian trucks exist.
Yeah, the Russian trucks are typically pretty good.
I am very racist against American trucks.
And then there's Echo, who, for some reason, likes them.
I wish all American trucks a very planned obsolescence.
Oh, let's see if anything came up in the general chat.
Anyone respond?
Nobody cares.
Ah.
Is there any repair places over there at the on that island?
If you want to repair, you can just stop by the trailer store before you get to the island on the other map. Buy a repair unit, repair your thing, then sell it.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Bandit, why are you on half a tank? I just drove on a nice paved road and you're already at half a tank.
Sounds like a you problem. He knows I'm right.
I don't think the game is taking kindly to the fact that I have managed to get out of a stuck scenario twice.
Is it mad at you?
It seems like it.
Money.
Thanks, buddy. Here's a little something for your effort. Don't call me buddy.
It's not your buddy, pal.
Not my pal, friend.
Not your friend, guy.
Not your guy, buddy. No, we should have done that in the Canadian area.
Damn it, we're stupid.
Oh yeah, Wisconsin, that's pretty close to Canada, though, you know.
Canada.
Michigan.
Now, Michigan's pretty close to Canada, you know.
I think that's true, but alright.
Actually, it is, Echo.
Yeah, it's on the border.
When I lived back in oh, you serious? You're
Hold
a
on,
twig.
I got some bad news. Hi, I'm Karen. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I'm not doing this task then. Well, maybe. Okay, hi, I'm Karen from the Steel River Mayor's office. Oh, fuck. A Karen with fucking office power. Today's
Oh, no.
shipment for the Main Street Renewal Project came up a few pallets short. Would you be a good citizen and find them and bring them to construction site?
No.
Oh.
Do I have a choice?
Are you going to get mad at me if I do not? Yes. Fuck. Speaking of Karens, you guys hear about that one dude who like wanted to become big on TikTok? He was basically a loser. Did you hear about the guy that shot someone?
No.
Okay, so basically there was this dude. From what I understand, he was pretty much a loser guy who like I guess he like left his parents. I don't know why he left his parents, but he left his parents to go live with his grandparents. And he had like a fancy car. I don't know if they kicked him out or what. It sounds like they probably kicked him out. But for somehow he had a fancy car. And what he would do is he would drive really fast and loud down their road, pissing off his grandparents' neighbors. And he would record them on TikTok to try and get clout. And then eventually it got so bad he got into a fight with the neighbors proper, and then he shot the husband.
Well, I feel no pity for whatever comes to him.
And he seemed like a douchebag. Like, really big time.
I agree.
Because it was like, haha, look at Karen over here. It's just like, stop being an asshole, kid. Haha,
Like,
Karen.
But do you know what the worst part is? The fact that, like, he had enough of a following to do that type of stuff.
I don't even know how popular. Jesus, I literally I refuse to read this because I think it might be every single fucking car in the entire game. It's seriously, it is. How many screens long is this? It is it's 3 screens long, full. And it's an off-road differential. Sorry, transmission. I think that might be the one transmission every car uses that we haven't had yet.
Yo! Moisen unlocked it. But anyways, this guy sounds like a piece of shit.
Yes.
Let's see. TikTok Karen shooting.
Please tell me he doesn't have a lot of followers. That's the thing. I never could understand people who try to do things to impress others.
Okay, sorry, wait, no, it wasn't a shooting, he stabbed him. He stabbed the woman's husband to death, and like he was trying to do it for TikTok fame. Oh, God, I just saw a picture of him.
Oh God!
I'm gonna post a picture of this dude real quick. Tell me if he seems like a douchebag.
Let me take a look. What is this haircut?
I think he's trying to go for dreads, but he doesn't pull them off well.
How old is he? He does not look old at all.
Too tiny.
He was 18 when it happened, but he was 20. He's 19 now.
It's so small.
Oh, he's 19 right now, but how old was he when
18.
it happened?
It was last year.
God. He's gonna go. He's basically just ruined his entire life.
I think
Imagine-
his existence ruined his life.
Imagine being like 30 years old in prison and it'd be like, yeah, this was my life decision.
Yeah, I tried to stab a guy. I tried to get away with murder for TikTok fame, and kind of backfired.
It didn't work out too well. Like, he is not gonna survive prison. Like he's doing it.
Apparently, the husband was an off-duty corrections officer as well.
Ooh, so that means the state likes him. Poison, how far are you back on the other map?
Well, you'll figure out in just 2 seconds.
You're gonna come to the gate, the Drummel Island Gateway?
Let's say yes.
Because I need your help on that side.
That's funny, Simon.
He's not gonna help. Should I hold my breath or not hold my breath?
You're about to find out why.
Oh boy. It's probably like a Chevy truck.
It's even worse than that.
Oh no. It's
Leaving Drunmore Island, right? Going to where?
Smithfield Dam?
No. You can't
I'm
read.
I'm looking at the top. It says Smithfield Dam, Michigan.
No, I said I'm leaving Drunborn Island. I went to Island Lake. You asked if I was near the gateway, and I was, but I was to the gateway to the other map.
Guess I'll recall my vehicle.
What happened?
I flipped.
He dropped his crimp kit.
This isn't one vehicle I'm recovering.
Wait, you couldn't even get your scout back up?
No.
Does it not have an autonomous winch on it?
I got pinned in a place that I couldn't get up. Hold on. Let's see if this works.
No. There we go.
Oh, Echo. This is gonna seem a little random, but have you seen the new B-Stars?
So, I haven't really watched any of it because it was very popular for a while, and I was able to get a window into what its themes and general goings-on was about, and I basically went, yeah, I don't want to be sad, so I'm just not gonna watch this show.
I wouldn't even say it's that sad.
Not Simon. I'm not saying sad as in like, oh, it's sad. It's sad because it's just like, the point is, world is a fuck.
What I'm hearing is he's very sad he can't be a wolf. Oh, group howl.
Oh, no. He did.
Oh.
What I've learned from this is Echo wants to be a furry. I actually managed that. Don't know how, but I did.
Chevy Kodiak C70. I don't know what that is. That's a truck, I'm gonna guess. Pickup truck.
You know, I have a suspicion it might be a truck.
Don't hold me to it, though. I want to be very clear. It could be a kind of ice cream cake that was popular in the 90s. Is having a very limited re-release in the United States right now.
Oh, I know what that is.
Or it could be a camera.
Yeah.
What ice cream cake?
Your fucking food.
But the vanilla is so good looking. Well, I have successfully abandoned my other vehicle. The scout vehicle is screwed, but somehow, by a miracle, I was able to get my other vehicle up and running.
Good for you.
Did you crash again?
No, I didn't crash the second time. It was only the first time. But like, it was on its side, but the engine still happened to start up, and I used the crane to pin myself up.
You could just drag your scout behind you then, right?
Well, I had already recovered that vehicle, and I was going to recover that vehicle, and then I noticed the engine turned on, so I was like, okay, let me try. Oh, the trailer store. Yeah.
Did you hear? By the way, question, Simon. Did you see what the Greek wrote today?
I like how you refer to them as the Greek.
Yes, because I refuse to, like, believe that other Greeks exist. They have made me, like, very anti-Greek. Did you hear what they said today about water prices?
Yeah, something about 100K in euros.
Yeah,
for,
they
for
said
water.
that they bought $1,000 in school uniforms when they were in school because their parents or them didn't want to spend money on water bills.
What?
And they said, like, oh yeah, water bills are expensive here. There's one water bill that was $100,000 or 100,000 euro, and it's like, that's like 54 million gallons of tap water. What in the fuck are Greeks doing over there with the water?
They must really love their water. And it's kind of strange.
90% of what they say doesn't make sense. And I'm going for that high of a number because I feel like it's that high of a number. Because it's almost always some weird thing about, like, oh, it's too expensive to do this, it's too expensive to do that. It costs us hyperinflation costs to purchase water every month for a water bill. But I can buy $1,000 worth of uniforms. Even
Maybe
though
they're
water is literally, you can buy gallons for pennies.
Maybe their money's worthless.
But they're talking about the euro, though. They don't, like, they're one of the, I think they're one of the countries that transitioned to only the euro. Heard about Jim, the local farmer, went out hunting last weekend and managed to get his car stuck real good in the swamp. Ain't no way we're going to get that thing on our own. Maybe you can give it a try.
I like Moisen's country lingo sound.
Country lingo sound.
Let's see. Does Greece have its own currency still? Yeah, they got rid of their native currency. Now they only use the euro. The whole point about, like, the euro being a common currency is it severely reduces the amount of fluctuation based on local economy.
Scout is recommended.
Also, I just tabbed back in what show? What show were we talking about? Oh,
Beastars?
Beastars. Yeah, Beastars.
Who's
Show about
coming?
animals and sex.
And biting people's arms off.
Mostly about sex, though.
Yes. Who asked the question?
Who do you think? What's
Mystic?
my one viewer?
Mystic?
Eccles' mom's here for moral support.
Beastars is a good. Beastars is a good show, though. I like it.
I've been told it's a good show, but I don't like the themes.
You don't like anything's themes.
No, I don't like themes that are just intentionally designed to make you go, this is a commentary on society and how everything is stupid and dumb.
So you
You're
don't like the
stupid and
Joker?
dumb.
I don't know, man. That one's framed pretty well.
I love the Joker. The Joker was great. I still love it. By the way, did you guys know this? That they talk about the Joker being the violent movie and all that stuff. After
Yeah.
everything's said and done, more people died at Frozen 2 showings than the Joker. There was like some dude that got stabbed at a Frozen showing.
Also, Moisen,
Yeah?
this is for the Freightliner 114SD, International Lodestar 1700, Fleetstar F2070A, Chevrolet Kodiak 7.
That's too many. Mine for the Ford CLT 9000.
MH International TransStar 407, the Ford CLT 9000, and the White Western Star 49.
One of mine was for the Ford CLT 9000 too. Also, I'm concerned. There's a mission called Corporate Expansion I'm going towards.
He is concerned and excited at the same time.
I got a feeling once it's done, there'll be a lot of unemployed people.
Yeah, that was interesting what you told me about the Frito thing.
Oh yeah, Echo, did you hear about what's happening at Fritos? Or specifically Frito-Lay, which is the company.
They're merging with Walmart.
No, that might be good. I don't know. They've got massive. They're having massive strikes because for the past 5 months, they've been having all their workers at their plants for producing products working constant 7-day, fucking 12-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week shifts for the past 5 months.
Why?
To produce more Frito products.
Why?
12 hours a day, 7 days a week for 5 months. And I don't know if Simon read this part. There was a part, one of them, where it's like, they mention how Frito-Lay does their off time. You have to have 31 consecutive days of work to get time off.
Oh wait, you need to work 31 consecutive days to earn 1 day off.
Yeah. And also hold on, if you do not do mandatory overtime, you can lose those days off.
Mandatory overtime.
That's not how that works.
That sounds very illegal.
No, mandatory overtime is very much how factories work. I had mandatory overtime. That's why I was working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week.
Now here's the question: did you get paid?
No,
overtime?
Mandatory overtime means you have to come in and you get paid, but it depends. Sometimes they get away with weird fucky shit with the overtime where you don't get time and a half and you only get normal time. There could be weird stuff that happens in there with that. Depending on how, like, it's structured. At least as far as I understood it, you know, I was fucking tired all the time then. Also, they wanted us to come in Sundays. They couldn't force me, because I wasn't going in on Sundays. They can eat a dick. I wasn't going to work 7 days a week for 3 months. Until I quit the job.
Moisen's like, I'm going to church on that day.
Yeah, I'm going to church. Hey, it's Tony again. We found another area that looks like it might produce oil. Oil! We want to do some testing, but we're going to need, you guessed it, another bridge to get our equipment there. Can we count on you? Sure, brother.
I don't trust this Tony guy. He seems kind of sus.
I like this Tony guy. He's talking about oil.
Talking
about oil. But yeah, apparently a bunch of workers are now striking.
Well, they should.
And probably Frito-Lay is going to be having some supply issues now.
Good. I hope they turn into a wet sponge and then die.
The best part is always when you hear about this kind of stuff of like, yeah, we're not going to hire more employees for our things. We're not going to hire even just temporary people. No, just everyone work far longer shifts. We're not going to increase your pay, by the way. Just everyone work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week for months and months at a time. There also been a couple of deaths attributed to it from overwork. That's always fun. But no, the best part is always about this, is it always, every fucking time, is like, yeah, Frito-Lay needs these people to work these 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. By the way, they made like $12 billion in profit last year after all their expenses.
Yeah. No, and nobody cares that, it just goes...
I want to check something real quick. Frito-Lay CEO salary.
That's probably gonna be good.
Ah, yes, $1.5 million standard salary. Yeah. And they received over $5 million in bonuses. And they received $10 million in stock. And about $500,000 in other compensation. So, just, $17 million. It also makes sure to specify from 2020.
So they're stupid rich.
As are pretty much all CEOs.
Yes.
I will give one good thing to one CEO, and that would be the guy who owns Costco. That guy is actually pretty good.
Yeah, he threatened to murder someone over increasing the price of hot dogs.
Yes. Like, the thing is, Echo, you know the story about their hot dogs, right?
No.
So, if you go to Costco, and you go there to buy, like, a hot dog and a soda, you want to guess how much it costs?
Hold on, I'm reading something. Okay, so ask me again.
So do you want to know how much a basically almost a foot-long hot dog and a Coke cost at Costco?
Foot-long hot dog and a Coke.
By the way, you can get as many refills as you want.
$18.
It's $1.50. Which, that's kind of unheard of nowadays, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
So, one of the CEO members of Costco was like, we're actually losing money from the hot dog and Coke thing. We need to raise the price of it. And the guy who basically that started the company said, I will kill you if you raise the cost of it. Like, he got mad. Really mad.
I really like that. I feel like, this is just me. I feel like companies should be like... The problem, I think, with a lot of most major companies nowadays is everything has to produce a profit. Every single aspect of a company. And then it's just like, no, there are some parts of being a company where you just don't make money, don't you understand? There are some things like the IT department. The IT department is not going to make you money. There is personnel to keep the rest of the company working. There are just some things that are going to cost you money, and maybe with the $1 billion in profit you have, they're just going into bank accounts for yourself and your friends. Maybe some of that money can be spent elsewhere. Instead of just making sure that when you die, your giant monolith isn't so big, but other people can actually afford to live. No, I gotta make sure my monolith can breathe fire for 150 years, not just 100.
Remember me. But also, yeah, it's like people who are having money nowadays have forgotten that saying about how you have to spend money to make money. Because that doesn't just mean put thing in and assume it will always have a kickback. It means to maintain the ability to do that, sometimes it's nice to just, do things where you don't make money.
First of all, White Western Star. Next up, I'll say again, I've said it, I think I've said it before, I entirely believe one of the biggest issues with that stuff is that it's become, like, there's not really many small businesses left. Most people, when they get into a company, they're part of, like, an already existing structure, and they don't care because they're so far away from everyone else. Why should they care? They're just so far from the common man nowadays because they got their job from their dad or their dad's friend or something, that why should they care about what the poors are doing? They're a manager at a big company now. They don't know what anything's worth. They just know they got told to get a bunch of money, and they can spend all that money on boats and cars and stuff for them. The company's there for them, don't you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why most of the mom and pop stores went out of business, because they tried to do stuff like care about employee benefits and give time off and give decent wages. But then they couldn't compete with Walmart, who just said, no, I believe the surf should work for me.
Forever.
Forever, yeah.
And, you know, the other part, which was not be completely evil. And that's why then you look over at Google and it's like, yeah.
I've said before, I keep saying I've said before, I gotta stop saying that. I think we're heading back to a new version of serfdom.
Yeah, but it's based on corporate instead of royalty.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's literally going to be the same as serfdom. It's going to be someone's dad has owned a company, and then they come in and become the next CEO.
Okay, so an offshoot version of royalty then.
I mean, royalty. The development of royalty was just wealthy people that owned a bunch of land or like ways of producing things, and then they just kept sending it to their children generation after generation until it became they got special privileges. Because they developed those privileges because they owned everything.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like one day God came down and said, okay, here's the French royal family, and here are their aristocrats that, like, rule underneath them. No, they got given land, and they consolidated land and started making their own laws over time that said that they're the best ever. And their children after children after children reinforced those policies until the French Revolution kicked off.
The thing is that humans tend to go in these weird cycles. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what in the caveman mind makes people go in this type of direction?
Tribalism.
Not even tribalism, though. Well, tribalism would be the opposite, because tribalism tends to be like, oh, I'm going to care about my tribe of people. But they don't care about anyone but themselves.
To it.
That's questionable. It depends on what kind of tribe.
Well, what's your theory?
He's trying to tell you that, Echo.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's currently rebuking against mine.
I'm about to go into it. The problem with the thing about tribalism... Sorry, it never rains but it pours. See, seems like the old TV tower up on the ridge is on the blink again. Hate to ask, would you get up there and see if you could be repaired? But, like, there are tribes where, like, it doesn't work on the same hierarchy. Usually tribes, from what I understand, tend to work on an elder system where whoever is oldest tends to hold a lot of power.
What about, like, modern tribalism, like sports?
Sports aren't really tribalism.
It can be. It's literally your team versus my team.
Yeah, that's just like that's just like us trying to play like as we used to. Like humans have a want to be in a tribe, and we try to assign that to either sports or brands.
But probably others.
The modern day issue with people, like Echo was asking, what makes people do that? I think it's mental illness. I entirely blame it because there is very real data that says that sociopaths are extremely like overrepresented in managerial and CEO positions. Like, they're like either twice to multiple times higher than in the general population. They just drift towards those areas of power because they believe they deserve to be there.
Well, isn't it also like they're very ambitious, and like somebody like you or me is less inclined to do it because we're a little bit on the more reserved side.
That's what being a sociopath is. Part of it. That's part of it. You do not have a connection to other human beings, so you do not care about their suffering, and you think you're worth more than other people are.
Well, the thing is, like, it seems like throughout history, that's what becomes our leaders. Like, it almost seems like some sort of.
That's because that's a good leader like type thing to have. A very self-assured person who people think they can get stuff done, and that is willing to say or do stuff that other people aren't willing to do. Like, oh, that makes a good leader.
So, is this like some sort of like possible like genetic predisposition?
Not like, it's not, like, you can't go into that because that just turns into, well, then I guess sociopaths are people who are uncaring about other humans, should be our leaders and should take care of everyone else. That sounds horrible. Or what do you mean genetic predisposition that like 95% of the world's population should be an under-slave class? What do you mean by that?
What I'm saying is that, you know, obviously, you know, throughout, you know, like, you know, people back in the caveman times, you know, they needed to have some sort of a leader, and I'm sure certain attributes, like, came forth. And what happened is, you know, those leaders had those certain traits, and, you know, because they helped them get into a position, which also probably allowed them to breed and have children, that it basically became almost like a gene that got passed on in some way.
See, that's the problem, though, is I could be wrong, I don't think sociopathy is genetic. I think it's a mental illness. And, like, it means your brain didn't form right.
I mean, you could say the same thing about Asperger's, but they say that people with Asperger's, like, played a very big part in society as far as, like, how certain things were shaped.
Did you know that Asperger's is actually not considered valid anymore?
Yeah, I'm not really...
Part of the autism spectrum, that.
Yeah. I want to just be Asperger's.
Burgers.
Oh, you're saying
Oh, no.
burgers?
Oh no, Techie might eat me. I agree. I believe it is a form of a mental illness.
I think you can... I could be wrong. I think certain head trauma can cause sociopathy. I could be wrong about that, but it's just like... like, your brain isn't firing right, and you cannot, like, build connections to other human beings.
But for some reason, you make a pretty decent leader.
No, it's just that you... No, again, it's the thing is you have the drive to be a leader. Don't get that confused with actually being a good leader. It's a combination of you're willing to backstab people and put other people into power and to lie and to cheat your way into getting other people to think you'll be good at the job. It doesn't actually mean you'll be good at the job. It means you can convince other people you'll be good at the job.
So, a horrible human being.
Yeah, that's what a sociopath is. When you break down what a sociopath is, they're horrible. When you, like, present them as a person, though, without the context of them being a sociopath and their ulterior motives, they seem great.
But there can be benevolent sociopaths.
No, that's literally the point, is they are not.
Well, what if there's a person that basically
like,
has...
Simon, sociopath is literally antisocial personality disorder. They
All
can't
right.
feel proper feelings.
That's not the point. What I'm saying is that, like, not all of them are evil, is what I'm saying.
They are evil in the form that they cannot have connections with other humans, and they don't see other humans as being people.
Well, I mean, what if you have that, realize you have that, but you still try to form connections and do the best you can in life, even though you struggle? Where does that put you as a person, then? I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad person to me.
Say again? Sorry, I was reading something.
I said, what if you are a person that has that as a condition, but you are trying your best to be like a normal person and just, you know, live your life as you should? And, you know, try and be a decent human being. Does that still make you bad? I mean, it doesn't seem like it makes you inherently bad as a person.
It can. Also, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I've been saying sociopath. It's not sociopath. It's psychopath.
Okay.
Thank you.
I was gonna say.
I was thinking like sociopath because they have weird social relations with other people. Yeah. Psychopaths is what I'm thinking about. Yeah. Up to 12% of CEOs have showed psychopathic behavior and traits, even though it's
Say,
1%
like,
of the general population.
you're saying all this the whole time, and it's like I wasn't sure whether we were needing to like slowly insert you into a dumpster or not.
Why?
No, I
Listen,
don't think I have to explain that.
I just forgot what socio and psychopath. I don't fucking study medicine. I don't study psychological
Well, no,
disorders.
The basic difference, at least as far as my understanding is concerned, is sociopath means that they don't necessarily understand or register certain emotions, etc., but it doesn't have any inherent malicious intent. Psychopath is they actually do have an understanding of a various amount of emotions depending on per person to person, and 9 times out of 10 are actually malicious. Like that guy we were talking about earlier who has the tiny head. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a psychopath.
A tiny head.
Yeah, what about Tiny Head?
The guy who stabbed the 2 people.
Oh, him.
I didn't think he had a tiny
God,
head.
you guys have fucking...
No, I never.
Stand
You never
bullshit.
mentioned tiny head. I was
I
confused.
explicitly did, and it's on stream.
Well, I glazed over it because I was probably driving.
Donut.
Donuts, yay.
Oh no, now Simon's hungry.
Yeah, here we go. Careers with the highest proportion of psychopaths. Number 1, CEO. Number 2, lawyers. Media, salesperson, surgeon, journalist, police officer, clergy, chef for some reason, and civil servants.
Chef? Is that what you said?
Huh?
Did you say chef?
Yeah, CHEF.
Oh yeah, actually that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess
I
it's
can
because chefs control the entire kitchen. They are in a position of power.
I mean, think about how many horror stories there are of
Yeah.
people working in kitchens and just head chef being a complete fucking insane asshole.
Like, does it,
No.
like, tell me if all of this, these are all the lists of the workplace psychopath may show high number of the following behavior patterns. The individual behaviors are not exclusive to the workplace psychopath, though the higher number of patterns exhibited, the more likely they conform to the psychopathic profile. Here are all the things, there's a bunch of them. Public humiliation of others. That sounds like a manager all the way. Malicious spreading of lies. Remorselessness devoid of guilt. Frequently lies to push their point. Produces exaggerated bodily expressions as a means of gaining attention. Rapidly shifts between emotions. Used to manipulate people or cause high anxiety. Intentionally isolates people from organizational resources. Quick to blame others for mistakes or for incomplete work even though they are guilty. Encourages co-workers to torment, alienate, harass, and or humiliate other peers. Takes credits for other people's accomplishments. Steals and or sabotages other people's works. Refuses to take responsibility for misjudgments and or errors. Responds inappropriately to stimuli such as with a high-pitched and forceful laugh. Threatens any perceived enemies with discipline and or job loss in order to taint employee file. Sets unrealistic and unachievable job expectations to set employees up for failure. Refuses or is reluctant to attend meetings with more than one person. Refuses to provide adequate training and or instructions to single out victim. These all sound like the guy who taught me, who was boss at fucking the factory. 5 of those have hit so far. Invades personal privacy of others. Has multiple sexual encounters with other employees.
Oh, I don't think your boss did that.
I don't think so. Develops new ideas without follow-through. Very self-centered and extremely egotistical. Often borrows money and or other material objects without any intention of getting them back, and will do whatever it takes to close the deal. No regard for ethics or legality of the issue.
You know what the worst part about that is, Moisen?
What?
That's my old boss.
Yeah. Okay,
That's
Like-
everyone's old and current boss.
I like this. They also have a mention about why psychopaths are readily hired. Leading commentators on psychopathy have said that companies inadvertently attract employees who are sociopaths because of the wording of their job advertisements and their desire to engage people who are prepared to do whatever it takes to be successful in business. And the other one is why psychopaths are readily promoted. Corporate psychopaths within organizations may be singled out for rapid promotion because of their polish, charm, and cool decisiveness, and yet can also be singled out for rapid firing and removal. They are also helped by their manipulating and bullying skills. They create confusion around them, divide and rule, etc., using instrumental bullying to promote their own agenda. Yeah. That's why, again, like basically how things are structured, the corporate structure of just profits over people is a perfect place for a psychopath to go.
Yeah, that was basically my job. Like, I actually was getting a little bit of a flashback there for a second. Like,
I think the better question is why there appear to be so many of them.
Again, like there's only like about 1% of the population is that, but in the general population, but when it comes to places like CEOs, it's at least 12%. Like, it's multiple times higher in, like, high positions of power because of just...
Oh, no, you say that, but the problem is it seems to fit the bill even in positions that are nowhere near that high up.
Well, yeah, any lower management too. They got to work their way up from there.
Well, but what I mean is, it's constant, and if we're saying that it is a high percentage of the population of CEOs and even people all the way down to like low-level managers, you can't sit there and say, oh, it's only 1% of the total population, because then you're saying that for all of that only takes up 1%?
Yeah. That's how it works. No, Echo, it's saying like that they're overrepresented heavily in positions of power where they can gain influence.
I really don't think that maths out.
How does it not math out?
I mean, Echo, I've worked in the industry, in various industries since I was 14 years old. It's very true.
No, but no. He's talking about like the numbers, like the math doesn't math out. How can there be 1% of a population, but then is like a large percentage of another part of the population? It's because there's like one manager and like 50 employees. Like, even though it's 1% of like the normal population.
It's one of those things where you're not gonna probably get very far on convincing me with words. You'd actually just have to show me some.
Again, just think of the numbers. A manager has multiple people under them. Managers are a much smaller part of a company. There are a lot fewer managers, CEOs, and other stuff. Like doctors. Like there'll be one doctor and they'll have like 2 nurses, a secretary or 2, maybe someone else to do other kinds of paperwork or file insurance claims. They'll have a whole support staff underneath them for one doctor.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, if you get a job, Echo, and you are a psychopath, the thing is that you will shoot up through the ranks very quickly to a managerial role.
Moisten and see, he's not getting what I'm thrown off by. It's fine.
No, I mean, well, he's also right too. It's like there's only a limited.
Well, it's not that he's wrong. It's just not the thing I'm stuck on.
No, I mean, I agree. I think that's also a good point though, because again, there's a large number of like normal workers, and there's a far fewer number of managers and people in upper positions of power. So it makes sense that like, psychopaths prefer to like go into positions of power, and they have a far easier time shooting up the ladder, so they take over those positions faster than normal people.
They filter through rather easily, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Moisen gets what I'm saying.
You know, the shit is easy to collect at the top. The turds float.
That is an old adage, and is very true.
Again, I'll say, like, that's the thing right there, though, with the whole, like, the reason why they're so successful is because they tend to fit a lot of profiles that companies care about, like making the most profits and having someone say that they're making the most effective use of the company's resources, even if they aren't. So they're good at lying, you see. Like,
Yeah.
that's...
Do you think that some psychopath guy was working at Google and he got really offended one day when someone called psychopaths evil?
Yeah.
And went like, "What? Google evil, not evil. Brain big, me smart."
Probably. I also, like, it says, like, oh, it could be as low as 5% up to 12%. I think it's a lot higher than that myself.
Of what?
Of, like, the percentage of psychopaths in management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a good deal bit higher. They just... People don't report that kind of stuff, and they're just going off vague data. And sometimes that vague data doesn't always have a good enough response, especially when you're dealing with people who their entire thing is trying to make themselves look better. Like, like, the question is, if, like, people were to be gathered for that data and their boss found out, what if their boss told them to say that, no, I'm not a psychopath? Or, like, if they could pick people to send a report on them, they're like, they have people they greased up that they don't act mean to, or that aren't smart enough to see the signs of a psychopath. There are some questions when it comes to data collection like that. When you're talking about, like, if you're talking about, like, a judgment from an outside perspective, you can't, like, researchers can't just go into a workplace and check out bosses. They probably are taking worker testimonials, and they probably don't understand fully what they're saying or agreeing to. What, Echo?
Not easily, anyway.
Yeah. Like, again, like, just me right there, I confuse sociopath with psychopath.
They get mixed up a lot.
Yeah. Here's real quick also. I want to check out psychopath. Is psychopathy genetic? Genetic background is unclear.
But there was a reason I said that, though, because even though you say it's like, you know, a crazy, I think a lot of things do, like, herald back to genetics. And if somebody just lines up perfectly, it might be considered a positive trait.
Again, you can also have that happen with brain damage, though.
I mean, I guess. But I mean, you could have a lot of things happen with brain damage. Like the guy who was first accidentally lobotomized by the railroad track. You know that story, Moisen, probably.
Yeah.
Like, he was just a normal, happy guy, and then a rod went flying through his head, and then for the rest of his life, he was just this angry, bitter person.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, it can't... There, what I read just there as a quick, just Google, because we're streaming and all that, like, there's 50% some, like, connection to antisocial being inheritable, but it's also very questionable whether it is. Like, it can just be a development thing that happens, or it can be just a brain defect that happens naturally. Kind of like how some people are born with, like, you know, autism. Even if you don't have a history of autism.
So it's just evil autism.
Yeah.
Eviltism.
Evil.
Evil.
Evil. But it doesn't shock me. But yeah, that's that list you read off was pretty darn close.
Yeah, that was my man. That a lot of those hit the guy who was my manager back at the factory.
I'd say that out of the things that you listed off, I'd say about 90 or 95% checked off.
And one of the biggest ones too is there. People can like there are some people who can be contented with having not as much. Like my manager at the factory, he may have been just content with having like 2 people to torture. That might have been like what made him happy. He didn't need more. He's fine with just 2 people.
He's just a content cycle.
Okay. A certain company made the town an attractive offer, the basis of which has absolutely nothing to do with drilling for oil on public land. All they're asking for is a bridge to their supplies and total silence. You in? Okay. This sounds concerning, but I'm in.
Sounds like America.
Now, I wonder how, so there was a big to-do that's been happening for, like, almost a decade now with a waste disposal facility in a town near me, where they've been having, like, legal battles, and it's just like a whole clusterfuck. Basically, they were going to make a landfill, and then all the locals didn't want it, but the city council went ahead and said okay behind closed doors. And the public got very mad because they didn't get consulted and it was going to be in people's backyards. And since then, like, the whole city council's been replaced by other people. And the new city council said, no, we don't really want this. The old city council, they shouldn't have made that deal. But then the waste disposal company's like, no, we had a deal though, and now we're going to sue the city for this. So we can build our landfill here. And it's just been like an ongoing legal battle for the past decade. What, Echo?
I was saying, just fucking build it somewhere else. Goddamn. Like, this isn't something that's like, oh, you know, this specific spot has 500 pounds of gold under it. No, fucking, you're making a big hole and you're dumping shit into it. This isn't fucking rocket science.
Echo, it comes down to one big critical thing. Money.
Yeah, and they would have saved money by just going, well, shit, and moving on.
Yeah.
That's not the thing. That company wants that money, and they're going to do a lawsuit to get their money, Echo.
I'm gonna Google real quick. What's the most recent development with that? Yeah, the case has been going on since 2011.
What are you stuck on now? Oh my god, I am actually going to get mad.
Apparently, one of the most recent things was in August of 2020, where the county was told to pay $19,000 in attorney fees to the landfill company.
So, I guess it's over?
No, that's just attorney fees.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god, what are these branches made out of?
Titanium.
Adamantium?
Titanium, mantium. Unobtainium.
I can believe it.
Okay, I can see right here in June 9th, 2020, it mentions the landfill company has filed 7 lawsuits against the county in the last 11 years.
Yeah, seems like it's really worth their time.
Sounds like a wonderful company.
It sounds like a wonderful county where it's just like, hey, we're going to plop down a landfill here, and we're not going to tell anyone or ask anyone. It was all done behind closed doors. That's the biggest thing. There was no, like, public debate about it, and that's why people got really mad. Because it was going to be like, it's going to be like in a residential area.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, but there's like, no, we're going to consult with the company in private about this, and we're going to just sell them the land and get them the permits, and then people are just like, no, we not like this.
See, in my hometown, they actually did something not quite as similar, but it was still pretty scummy. So, I had like a nice house with like about 5 acres of land out there, so it was pretty decent. But one of the things that they had out there was there was a farm next to me, and it had a lot of land. And the thing is, they decided to. There was this guy. I'm not gonna name names, but he was interested in buying the land, so he bought it super cheap off of this essentially poor old woman, and you know. She did it just so she could have money to afford going to like a nursing home. So she goes to a nursing home, and he gets all this land, and he decides to make an entire development. But the thing is this land that he has purchased is actually farmland. So he actually goes to like the local court system, the local town council and everything, and he gets approved to be changed to residential. Funny thing is that he happens to be with friends with everybody on the council and part of the council. So he made a lot of money. A lot of money.
Yeah.
You see the problem here?
I got a similar story. I think I told it before about where my county, they have government offices are required to publish like their requirements for certain things. For like if they want development done and they want the private industry to do it, they have to send out like a form that says, hey, here's everything we want done, send in your proposals so we can judge a bunch of proposals and find the one that best suits us, right?
Yeah.
Well, here's the problem. My local county would present these things, but they wouldn't put all the requirements on there. But they would tell this one other computer company all the requirements. So we'd go in, we'd submit our proposals, but the other company's the only one who actually knew what they wanted. And so we'd be turned down and they'd be accepted because, they didn't actually say what they wanted on the proposal.
Sounds very illegal.
It does sound very illegal.
Something tells me that somebody had their hand in the pocket around there.
That explains. That's also the same. That's also the same county where they're having the whole thing with the landfill. Yeah, the local government there is not known for being very upstanding or good.
Honest.
Yeah, they're mostly known for like having a bunch of industrial businesses there that run very low paying jobs and questionable safety standards. It's one of those, I want to say, hills and valleys kind of places where most of the population in that county lives in destitution and poverty. But there's a very small subset that owns most of the businesses around there that seem to drive very nice cars and have multi-million-dollar homes. And They have, like, their kids hired on their companies and they don't do anything, but they get paid millions of dollars. Well, those kind of things.
Sounds about right. Yeah, like I felt bad. My dad had to sell like part of his land, like one of his acres, and he only got pennies for it. He was mad. I can't say I blame him. And now they have a highway next to the house.
Kill.
What'd you say? Killed them?
Just the word kill.
Kill, die, kill, die.
Well, all I can think of is that clip, of Family Feud with Steve Harvey, and it's just like, yes! Turns around, points at board. Kill!
I know the one you're speaking of. That's a funny one. Game.
Alright, give me your secrets. Scout 800, Chevrolet CK 1500, and Ford F750.
Here.
Come on, girl, you can make it.
Well, that's just the worst road ever.
Okay. So quiet in Michigan. I haven't seen you guys in hours. Lonely.
I've not seen anybody except for the one time Simon came to that truck, then left.
Yeah, we've all been doing that.
We're here to hang out with each other.
Hey, we've been talking.
Well, helping each other.
We've been chatting on the CB this whole time, having fun.
Yeah. And isn't that the spirit of Trucker Buddies?
Isn't that the spirit of Christmas?
Oh yeah, by the way, Simon, as a side note, did I tell you about my boss's speakers at work?
No.
So, you know how I told you...
Unless you're talking about the one that could pick up radio signals sometimes.
That's part of this. So, I told you that story about how the speakers that we had were... my boss bought some very cheap speakers, and they would pick up CB radio signals, which was strange. But also, he has those same models of speakers still on his office computer. And I don't know if I told you this before, but whenever I get close to them with my phone, they start making noise.
I recall this.
Yeah,
Yes.
they can pick up my cell phone, which is weird.
That's very strange.
I'm
You
gonna
told me
guess
about
that they're
this-
just uber cheap and they just have almost no shielding.
I'm pretty sure that's it. But the fact that it's able to actually, decode into anything that's tangible is interesting to me.
It doesn't decode the cell phone signals into anything. They're just like, it's just a bunch of random doops and beeps. But the CB one was the strange one. I just find it weird. I just wonder what exactly it was about a CB radio signal that somehow, without having, like, these are like $10 speakers, if even that much, how they're able to decode a CB radio.
Yeah, that's the weird thing to me. But, like, I need to learn, like, what, like, makes a CB a CB. Like, what, what does it do with its signal that's so special?
And I think CBs have different signal bands, too. So I wonder if it's just like they were just transmitting on the right CB signal for that one piece of equipment to somehow pick up.
It's painful.
Well, I'm painful. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, friends.
Okay.
Ugh.
Go, let's drop this off. Make some money. Echo likes money.
What? Oh, God damn it.
What's up, Gabo?
Did that thing again where it won't let me purchase upgrades.
Oh. That's far away. Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's doable.
Okay. Slow down. Does. Where? Yeah.
Goblin has left garage. It's hard to believe tomorrow's Wednesday.
Yeah.
The week kind of flies by fast for me.
This week did. Not all of them.
No, they all do.
You say that now.
Echo, time goes by faster and faster for me. It is actually a real phenomenon.
Na-na-na-na.
Phenomenon.
Na-na-na.
Phenomenon.
Na-na-na-na. We're idiots.
Yeah, but I'm having fun. That's all that matters. Happy idiots.
Meanwhile, while Moisen's becoming a less competent gamer off screen, fucking, we're just sitting here going like that. Yay, Muppets.
No.
I even going the right? Yeah, I am. I'm almost there.
I have to be careful, or I will fall to my death.
And also, there's probably something going on in the game.
Huh?
Come on.
Oh no, he's cursing.
Uh-huh.
Please, little bridge, do not break. I am just a big truck. That bridge really should not have taken this truck. I've seen regular bridges with signs warning about these types of trucks. I doubt Pinocchio's grandfather of a tree lying across the ground is going to be able to hold me. Ah, yes, the branches, again. Are they trying to do like some sort of hyper-realistic branch and they're failing miserably?
I really don't know.
That's something I can think of.
What was that?
Uh-oh, what now?
There were winch points that were just floating around and then they disappeared. It was very disturbing.
And that's this game in a nutshell. Lots of weird and disturbing things.
What?
You okay there?
I appear to have winched onto something millions of miles away from me.
Oh. Starts winching towards it. Gets lost.
If I wasn't in trees, I would actually want to see how far that would go, but I'm afraid I don't have the luxury.
Goblin luxury.
Ugh.
Well, on the bright side, I feel like my anxiety's kind of quieting down.
Good.
Okay. Got my oil. Oh, well, this isn't very far. I noticed that a lot of these missions over here, we're doing it all our own. So I'm thinking that this part of the game is just so easy that we just don't really need to have as much assistance with each other.
I mean, to be fair, we kind of skipped around to Alaska and Russia.
Yeah, we kind of went to the hardest parts of the game.
He returns.
He does. He cannot hear us. Let's talk terrible things about him, like he smells.
Hi, I'm back.
Yes. Hello. Welcome back.
Anything happen while I
I
was
made a
gone?
Muppet reference while you were gone because we're really lame.
I'm glad to know my friends are lame.
And we
True.
said mean things about you.
Yeah.
I expected that.
That implies you didn't expect the Muppets reference.
I didn't expect the Muffins reference, no. I'm not sure what that was about. And I'm kind of disappointed because that reference may cost me my stream career.
Nah, I think we're both too tone deaf for that.
Hennings.
Get lots of missions unlocked at least. And completed. I've just been going around here like unlocking watchtowers and getting tasks unlocked. And you guys been doing the missions.
Yeah.
I've been trying to finish one mission for a while. It's absolute fucking hell and I hate it.
Would Echo like help?
No, I'm on the tail end of it at this point.
I see Moisen is heading to the last location. I also
You're
see.
bad at counting.
Where?
You know why I said that, Simon?
Hmm.
You're mean.
Well, yeah.
There is only one location left, I fooled you.
I was watching you go towards it, Moisen.
Hunter Bob's Bridge. Always nice to see new faces around here. I have a favor to ask. We got this old bridge not far from here. Could really use fixed up. I'll make it worth your while. There's so many bridges they want fixed. That's their main thing. I hit your mailbox. I hope you're happy.
Hit your mailbox, eat your milkshake.
I drink your milkshake.
I drink it up. I need to watch that. I need to watch that movie again. Aw, my baby's sleeping in the litter box.
It's covered in poop now.
She's so adorable. No, it's very common for rabbits to sleep in their litter box, Echo.
Why are you telling Ethel that?
But he said, ugh.
Oh.
It was
See,
more
look.
of a concerned but alright.
Look, Echo.
Rabbits have to eat their own poop, Ethel.
He's actually not wrong.
Oh, what, have to?
Yeah.
Yes, they have to.
I'm confused.
Well, because we're on stream, I'm not going to go into too much depth, but more or less, rabbits need to get vitamin B12, and they have a certain special poop that they eat, which is different from their regular poop. And they eat it so they can get vitamin B12.
Imagine dying if you didn't eat your own poop. Because that's the life of a rabbit.
He's not wrong. Every single rabbit does this. And if they don't, they die.
Alrighty then.
But did you look in the bar, Echo? Did you see the baby?
I'm trying to do something. Just give me 1 second.
I see
Aw.
the scary dreadlock man.
Look below the dreadlock man. He's the baby.
I see what looks like it's about to be a good dinner.
Moisen says it looks like a good dinner. No, he means the rabbit itself. Look at it. Is she still in there? she just sleeping like this? I have to see this.
Okay. I give up.
You absolute cock monkeys.
What
Yep, that
happened?
appears to be of money. Moving on.
I thought I was about to do something incredible. I thought I was about to go inside of a building. There's this nice little barn place, a shed, with an open door big enough for my truck. I tried to slowly go into it. Invisible walled me.
Oh, that makes me angry.
Oh, Simon, if you want to try and complete it, good fucking luck. But if you want to, there's one over here in Black River called Local Entertainment. Should have one set of barrels left to go kick over. Can't fucking get them. So, you know, you just have fun doing that if you want. Same thing before.
I'm gonna come to this place. What's the mission, Echo?
Local Entertainment.
Let's take a look. What do we got here? What do we got here? Local entertainment. Kick barrels, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, and Echo.
Are they all labeled for you?
Hold on. Oh, nope, it just says just do Echo.
Okay, good. Because I was going to get real fucking mad if on top of everything else, it expects one person to do it in one go. Because, murder.
Okay, let's figure this out. I think I will take a break, not right now, but after I do this mission, and I will go get some clam chowder. I bought some clam chowder at like the local farmer's market, and I wanted to have some for dinner.
Oh, okay.
What? I'm telling you that I'm gonna slip away for a bit.
Well, I mean, you guys make fun of me for, like...
Echo, it won't take him 30 minutes to heat up some clam chowder.
Okay.
Simon, if you take 30 minutes to heat up clam chowder, I'm going to kick you from the fucking game.
Okay. I'm not even concerned because I know I won't take that long.
Okay, so finally, it's time to actually do some quests. Alright, we got a bunch of quests for Steel River Township that I haven't accepted yet. Let's go ahead and start accepting those. It's a lot of timber quests. Track that. Okay, let's see. Are there any other wooden planks for...
I've actually never been to this part of the map before that Echo's taking me to.
Okay, is anyone doing Steel River supplies?
No.
No. I'm doing wooden bridge.
I find it funny that we get contracts in this game to fix like major like areas, but then like that last map we did in Russia had like an entire bridge out, and they're just like, yeah, we don't care about that.
Yeah.
Russians don't care about that kind of stuff.
Why is there a trailer here?
Where is it?
It's in my way is what it is.
Let me see where you are. I don't know. I have not been to this map in a very, very long time.
No, we have not been here a while. Maybe one of us dumped it there when we were moving.
Had to be yours though, Moisen, because none of our stuff will stay.
Yeah, it's one of mine. Either I left it there or someone else did.
But let's blame you.
Always blame me.
It's always the Moisen.
You know what? I'm going back to the garage. Because I'm going to be smart and take off the fucking crane. Because I don't expect to pick anything up this mission.
The very big, top-heavy crane.
Yes.
The log one?
No.
Oh. The
Recover.
little-
I smashed into a fuel tank.
entire family dies. There's an abandoned thing out here, a trailer like with concrete blocks on it, looks like.
Oh yeah, Echo had that. I think you dropped it off there for us in case we needed it.
I don't recall, but I'm sure it was smart. Ugh.
So, may I ask, Echo, you seem very frustrated about this mission. What happened?
Repeatedly trying to actually complete it, and I just, you know, are you up on the actual mountain area?
Getting close.
Yeah, there's like no winch points up there, so if you fall over, you're fucked.
What vehicle are you using?
All of them.
I mean, this does seem like a pain in the ass to get all the way out here.
Not just about getting out there, but actually getting the barrels you need to knock over.
Why are we knocking over barrels?
Local entertainment.
So we're gonna pay this guy money to ride around our property and knock over a barrel. That sounds like some mighty good fun to me.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
It sounds like on the entertainment level of cow tipping.
It's literally kicking barrels, so 5 degrees.
But isn't it like, the thing is like for cow tipping, the cows are actually not really asleep, so they just end up ticking off the cow and get chased by it?
Cows never rest, don't you know?
They're always watching.
They always see your sins, Simon.
The likeliness of being killed by a cow is low, but never zero.
Actually, I think they're actually
they're
one
pretty
of the...
dangerous.
Yeah, they're pretty dangerous. You don't think they are, but they are.
Well, they're very large and very heavy.
And they
So
can
all
kick
they'd have
very
to do is,
hard.
like, lay on you.
They are also very prone to getting scared easily and reacting to said scared.
React too scared.
Yeah, they say that like the way like cows' brains work are similar to like how like the autismus works for humans.
The autismus?
Yes.
Autism. Are all cows autistic then, Simon?
Yes.
Brothers! Moo!
Apparently, like they're very, very dumb though, because I knew of somebody who used to live like out in the country with cows, and apparently they said like when they were a kid, they would just like be next to a cow field, and they would take apples and throw them at the cows, and they would just bounce off their heads, and they just stood there staring at
Yeah,
them.
cows are not smart. I have cows around me.
And they're pretty dumb.
Very dumb. I'm leaving a trailer a bit close to the road. Nobody hit it. I'm feeling one upgrade is going to sound weird. The fucking having a high gear has really helped me already on this map.
Sad thing is, like,
Huh?
One at a time.
Simon?
oh no,
The sad thing is... I mentioned high gear and you said the sad thing is...
I forgot what I was saying.
Oh well. I was just gonna say, which gearbox thing are you talking about?
High gear for my bandit. I didn't have it last time we were here. Huh?
It's literally called high gear?
You know, the high gear. You know, H at the top.
But what's the, like, gearboxy thing?
I'm confused what you're talking about. When you get... Remember...
The thing that enables you to have different shift of gear.
The gearbox, yeah.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know. It was whatever gearbox gave me high gear on the bandit.
Oh.
We didn't have that last time we were here, and so I was having to go into automatic or low. I don't think I had high gear as an option. Now that I have high gear, I'm able to like just gun through a lot of the stuff that before was slowing me down a whole bunch.
Also, I'd like to point out, my little wood delivery trip is so far going exceptionally smoothly, considering that my tires are gone, my gas tank is almost half dead, my engine's mildly destroyed, and my suspension's nearly gone.
How'd you get so hurt?
Because game hate me.
Hate Goblin! Kill Goblin.
Murder goblin.
Murgoblin.
Oh no, mur.
Murder.
Mierda.
Murder almost sounds like a French word.
Maybe it is.
I mean, I found the word mortgage is French. But it's the actual, like, root definition of the word mortgage, which I find humorous.
I think most people don't find mortgages hilarious, Simon. They find them
Well,
soul-crushing.
yes, and do you know what the word mortgage translates to? It means death pledge.
Sounds about right.
Think about it. first part of the word is mort, which means of the dead or dead. And then the last part, gage, means pledge in French. So, death pledge. And we use it to this very day.
Depressing.
America.
What's the difference?
Oh no. So I had a
May
weird.
have been a mistake.
I think I
God
may have.
fucking damn it.
Hmm.
Look where I am. Look what happened to me.
Let me take a look. Let's see where the Moisen is. You are in town. Ah, I see. You are flippied over. Did you jackknife?
I took the turn too hard, and that fucking trailer started tipping real hard, then tipped me.
Ooh.
Echo, do you have a crane?
No. Or, I mean, do you mean, do I have a crane at all?
Yeah?
I mean, I have some cranes on some cars, but
I'm getting another car out then that has a crane.
I'm in the middle of something.
Stuck in the middle with you.
No.
Clowns to the left, goblins to the right. Here I am. Do you ever find it weird that some of these vehicles have like multiple different tires of like a similar type, and then some just have like one?
Yeah.
Like the Khan, I think. Oh, hello.
Echo Mom says marriage should be death pledge.
Eh.
Guess it's really who you're talking to more than anything about that one.
Are you actually fucking with me right now?
You okay there?
The glitch happened where I can't recover my vehicle. So now my UI is going to slowly break.
Does that mean we need to close out of the game and come back?
Not right now. I can continue to survive for just a little bit. So you guys just wrap up what you need to do, and I'll restart the game when you get a minute.
Okay.
So, Simon, did you die?
I did do a little flippy actually, but I have a very easy fix for this.
Okay.
Do you doubt my powers? Up. Oh.
Yes.
Spouse needs me. 1 second.
I want to make something very clear. There is no kill like overkill. There's a reason I'm saying that.
You got the
Big
biggest
crane?
crane in the game, didn't you?
Yeah, I got the biggest crane possible.
Did
On
you
a
get
very
the big-
large truck.
You got the big yellow?
Yep.
Funny thing is, I have big yellow too right now.
I feel like this was a good purchase, this truck I got. I feel like it doesn't really fit the aesthetics right now because I can't change my color, because that's one of the things about the UI glitch, is you can't do anything in the garage with your trucks for what you got it on. But, yeah. I'm going to repaint it probably yellow to match the crane. Because this is going to be
called a parade car.
It is going to be pretty much only used for crane work.
I like the boy I got right here.
This thing has decent ground clearance, so its legs aren't hitting everything on the fucking ground like some of the other American trucks did. But yeah, I don't think it's too strong. So I'm going to keep it for a crane duty. So it's got a good little bit of weight. It's not started tipping at all, which is very nice.
Did I tell you that, like, real soon I have to go do a family photo?
No.
You know, like, you go with your mom, your dad, or whatever family members you want. And you go to, like, J.C. Penney and get a Really? Oh. Well, I have to go do it, and I gotta get dressed up. But it's gonna be me, my wife, and my rabbit.
I don't understand why you're going to J.C. Penney for it.
And they were hosting the event, so I was like, we decided to do it. And I'm like, okay.
You don't just hire a photographer and you go somewhere out near your house and have a picture taken?
That sounds expensive.
My mom maybe has friends.
Photographers are actually very expensive, boys.
My mom, that's all the family photos we've always had, has always been she gets a photographer to take pictures of us places around our area.
She has some nice friends then. Because, like, that's actually kind of a pricey thing to do.
It's like $50, I think she said.
Do you want to know how much my wedding photos cost? I think it was like $2,000.
I think you just get scammed.
That's actually cheap, Poison. I'm not joking. That is cheap.
I still think you just get scammed. I think people know you're an easy mark.
How about Moisen's stinky?
Also true.
So, Echo, this tip-over mission, does it just involve going up and just knocking into the barrel and that's it?
Yep. Just knock them over.
Getting close. Let's see how horrible this goes. Do I hear somebody talking?
But also, by the way, have I told the story before about how, when I went to go get shoe inserts for my feet?
No.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna go with no.
Well, when I went to go get shoe inserts, I went to a foot doctor to have them check out my feet, because that was when I was having chronic foot pain. That was when I was working at the factory. And I went to a shoe doctor. And he's like, oh yeah, you just need to get some inserts. We'll get you some just normal inserts first, see if you need those. Maybe they'll work fine. If not, we'll get you like some $2,000 special ones that go on your feet. But you can also just go get the $5 ones from the store first before you go all in there, you know? He was nice.
You talking about a podiatrist?
Whatever a foot doctor is called.
It's called a podiatrist.
Pediatrician.
Yes, pediatrician, exactly.
Yeah, I think it's pediatrician.
No, it's not, Moisen. That's for babies and children.
I think it's a pediatrician. You can't fucking... Don't you fucking ruin my fucking thing.
Gaslighting. Anyway,
But anyway,
yeah.
so he told me like, oh yeah, you can go like to the pharmacy right down the road here, and you can get some foot inserts there. Just tell them to get you these. And so I go to the pharmacy, and when I go in there, there's like this weird canvas that's rolled up on a stick, and it takes me a little bit to figure out what's going on there, but it's an old-fashioned. Wait, what? Deliver to town storage fuel trailer. Yeah, I'm here. Oh, I can't even deliver my goods because it's so broken.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it sounds like we're gonna have to finish our missions up real quickly.
But there was like this. Okay, you know how like there's it's like a big metal roll. All right. It's a big metal roll, and then you pull down, and a piece of paper with portraits comes down on it. And it was like this shitty-looking thing from the 70s of like a village, and I was confused because he had a whole bunch of them. I was like, oh, this is a photographic thing. This is like an old family portrait taker man. There was just like an old guy there with one of those things that you pull down the canvas on to change the background scene. And you like take a photo of someone in front of like a printed picture canvas thing. And it was like him getting ready to take some photos of this Mennonite woman and her 7 kids. It was like going back in time. You know what Mennonites are, right?
Yes, I know. They're the ones that wear the funny little hats and they dress like they're Amish.
Yeah, they dress in old styles, like old dresses and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds weird.
It was like just stepping back into the 70s for a minute there. Alright, Echo, are you done with your mission?
I'm almost done. I'm on my way to the delivery point.
Done. So while you're getting ready, I am going. Do you want to like step out of the game just for? Well, not a sec. Just go to the main menu, right?
Yeah, let's go to the main menu.
I'm gonna go downstairs and make. I'll make some clam chowder. If you want to time me, be my guest.
I'd like also real quick. I'd like to mention when it happened. I was in the garage doing customization. I heard the sound clip of someone building a bridge. I heard the bridge being built, but then it broke my UI.
That's weird.
Yeah. Also, bye, Mystic. Going to work.
Bye, Mister.
Hey, tell me when you leave, Simon, so I can time you.
Okay, I'm leaving right now.
Okay.
Be right back.
Is your thing at the motel, Echo, or are you just passing through? Yay! Okay.
That answer question.
Okay, I'm gonna exit to main menu. Or exit game.
Okay.
Exit the main menu first, just so I can see the thing. Make sure it saves all that bullshit. Yes, very nice game. I have to quit you now and then restart you because apparently this UI bug is a thing. I think it's only happened to me so far, maybe Simon once.
No, I've had it happen even partially.
Checking permissions. Okay, game. Alexander Winton invented the semi-trailer in Cleveland in 1898. Invite Simon. Invite Echo. So yeah, this is another thing apparently that happened. So that quest said to deliver to it a fuel carrier trailer. It apparently ticked off the quest, but I still have the fuel carrier trailer?
Well, yeah, I had that happen a different time.
I'm just gonna
Hey.
dump it in front of the local school, I think.
That's fair.
It's the local high school. Yeah, you guys just gonna have it blocking your entrance. Bye-bye, I'm not coming back for it. I see! I made a severe error in that... Oh, Jesus.
What's happening?
I apparently hit a bollard. Or not even a bollard, it's just like a fucking light thing in front of the church. And it literally tore my truck apart. It punctured 3 of my tires, utterly decimated my suspension and gas tank, and ruined my engine. I'm gonna clip that real quick. I'm gonna show it to you guys. I should be able to hit the clip button. It should grab it still. Quest, but I still have the fuel carrier. I'm just gonna dump it in front of the local school.
That's fair.
The local high school. You guys just gonna have it blocking your entrance. Bye-bye, I'm not coming back for it. I see! I made a severe... You guys just gonna have it blocking your entrance. Oh, Jesus.
What's happening?
You guys just gonna have it blocking your... Apparently hit a ball... Or not in front of the church. You guys just gonna have it blocking... I apparently hit a bollard. You guys just gonna have... Error in that... Oh, Jesus.
What's happening?
You guys just... A mistake. Publish. There, you can look at Echo real quick and see what I've done to myself.
$150, 100.
It just... Suspension, gone. Fuel tank, gone. Tires, gone. I'm pretty sure God himself was angry about that one.
Yeah.
So what'd I miss?
Watch the clip I just posted before first getting the game.
Yeah.
So how long was I gone for?
A good little bit, but not too long.
6 minutes.
I see 2 things posted. I guess
No,
I'm gonna look at
first join the game so I can finish my quest.
Ah. Well, invite me.
Oh, I did invite you.
It may have timed out.
You're not online. Am I online? You're not online.
I'm online.
There, now you're online. I think you just, like, went to sleep.
Oh.
Oh no.
Did it come through? Simon?
It says searching. Maybe we're having some sort of a connection issue.
There we go. Join the game.
There we go.
Now you may view the clip.
Shit, I forgot.
Ah, I see. Echo. Penis rocket.
That wasn't the clip, but good job.
What are you talking about? Well, I'm looking at the thing you posted too.
I still love how there's that fucking bit in Austin Powers where it's like, the rocket, it's a penis. And it's like, oh no, that's just reality now.
Yeah. Rich people with cock rockets.
Pockets. See, now, if Jeff Bezos was actually cool and or funny, he would have made it shaped much more canine in nature and painted red.
Okay, here's the scary part. I came back to the school, and the trailer's gone now.
Really, this is the low levels of auditory emission groundswell that is not as big as other ones.
So
God, you really you destroyed your vehicle.
yeah, I did not see that weird light inside of a bush. Suspension, gone. Gas tank, gone. 3 of my tires, gone.
God.
Smile, destroyed.
Moisen can climb mountains, cross rivers, go through valleys. Light defeats him.
It defeats us all.
Well, I am the light bringer.
Drilling spare parts. How many pips is that?
That might take.
I think that's 2.
Oh, I have a master lift here. Let's see. Oh, it's 1.
Okay, good.
Oh. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Actually, this looks painful. I can see why you guys didn't do this mission.
Well, I mean, we
I
just
don't
got
even
back
know what
here.
you're talking about.
You can also just pick them up from the factory itself and just leave those out there in hell forever.
I mean, they actually are near where they need to be delivered, so...
But look at the
Yes,
factory. Oh, wait, no, the factory demands them. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I thought the factory was making them. I thought you'd deliver them to town.
You were pulling a Simon there.
Well, he did recently go to the bathroom.
Yeah, my gamer gland is very empty.
Echo Goblin, what are you doing? I see you moving gas.
I am doing pipe dream.
Pipe.
Contract.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I think there might be a hidden thing in this game where when you're driving first person, it's more lenient on not having you, like, fall over.
Maybe.
It really feels like it.
Stupid question. Did someone just deliver 2 wood to someone?
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me either. I don't know what happened. It's evil.
I thought I had a quest to deliver 2 lumber to somewhere, but I guess it doesn't exist.
Game hates us.
Did we ever fix that brick one on the other level, or did we not?
We did.
Okay.
Oh, you mean that? Yeah, we did.
It was iconic enough that it doesn't need much description. It's funny that the icon for this is drilling parts, but it's showing like, my tire.
It's showing your tire, huh?
Yes. No, it's showing like a damn, what's it called? Moisen, what's the thing called that you put down mortar on bricks for?
Trowel?
Is it called it's a trowel. It's a trowel.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a trowel. I forgot the word for it.
So did you
I
say
do.
you're doing pipe dreams? Yeah, you got the trailer already, alright.
I'm doing missing machinery. I want my clam chowder to cool down. I'm just sad I have no oyster crackers.
Oh no, how horrible.
I like oyster crackers.
At least you can eat them.
How do you know? Maybe I'm afraid of oysters.
He says with a bowl of clam chowder in front of him.
Well, clam and oyster are two different things.
Sure, but that's not really the point.
He's no fun, Moisen.
It's true. I am horrible at parties. Of course, I wouldn't know that because I've been to like.
Okay, I'm confused. There's two missions. There's Lost Container, and there's also the Missing Machinery, but both want drilling spare parts. But it looks like they're in the same exact positions.
That's probably wrong.
Okay, Lost Container just wants 1, and Missing Machinery wants 4.
Yes, and I have 4 on my location that I'm getting to.
Oh, okay. Okay, game. I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine.
This is fine.
We'll just try to put this off to the side best I can, considering.
So, I got a question, guys.
You can
Yes.
try.
So, we had that horrible movie that we watched,
Yeah.
and the thing is that it seems that the actual critics despise it, but the people who are just the everyday people seem to still have a pretty high rating for it, and I don't really understand why.
Well, it's actually been very mixed. There's some people that absolutely fucking hate it right alongside us. And other people that are like, oh, I enjoy the movie. Shoo-be-doo-be-doo.
But like the thing is, normally like we don't agree with the critics, like for a lot of the things, and like a lot of the times we're just with the regular folks. But for the once in a rare time,
This is not the once in a rare time.
well, it's the only one I can recall right now. So, yeah.
Well, it's kind of the thing that critics, let's be honest here, Simon. The critics would have said this movie sucked whether or not the movie actually sucked.
However, they did complain about the very same things that we did. Almost all of them were angry about the fact that like they were shilling out the IPs.
I'll also say that, like, I have not heard a single person that I follow say anything good about it. And, like, every single person I follow has all been shitting on it constantly and saying the same thing of, like, it feels like this script was written in the early 2000s.
Very clearly, it seems to be a pattern. It's, I'm gonna be real. This movie seems like a good barometer for how much taste someone has.
I also feel that it shows how out of touch Hollywood is with America.
That's expected, but I say that because there are some people I follow who I'm like, they have good opinions. And they were like, this movie is poo-poo stinky and keeps me up at night at how poo-poo stinky it is. And it's like, yeah, that sounds right. But then there's another person that has had bad takes in the past, and they said the movie was actually pretty good. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like something someone stupid would say.
That sounds like something an idiot would say, so I guess you're proving yourself to be an idiot. I always knew.
Yep, pretty much. I don't know. I just can't understand how the most stupid person in the world can watch that movie and be like, "Oh yes, this is great."
You answered
yes,
your own question there, the most stupid person in the world.
Thank you, Megacorp, for making this good Megacorp material. I love it.
Turn to their parents and say, well, you know what? Warner Brothers really is my most favorite megacorp conglomerate.
God damn it! There's an ant on me.
Oh, the ants crawl in, the ants crawl out.
Ants. There's another ant.
I'm glad to know
There's
at least
another
the
ant.
ants are back. The ants that are like, they're not real, and Simon's just going crazy still.
They're coming through the window again.
They're coming through the window! They're crawling over all over my skin! Simon, the ants aren't real.
It's just the meth.
The ants only showed up once you started taking meth, Simon. There's a correlation here.
That's true. Ants, meth, they go together.
I'm Ants and my eyes Johnson. I'm here to sell you a car.
One of my more favorite characters from that show.
Come on. Am I close enough? No. Oh, no.
Another thing for me personally, when it comes to the it's something I read online about the Space Jam 2 movie, and one of the things that feels very early 2000s is that their whole like the Superman and like fucking bullshit with that was very comic booky, but it felt like old comic booky, if that makes any sense. It felt like it felt dated. It felt like,
Whoa!
oh no.
Game? Hold on.
It felt very like Justice League Unlimited or whatever. The Justice League TV show from the early 2000s, that kind of era.
I felt that, yes, the style did like remind me of that as well. Maybe that means they're trying to cater to a certain audience.
No, that just means the script's been in a vault for 20 years.
No.
I seriously, again, I totally agree with the opinion that this is probably something they wrote 2 decades ago and have just had sitting around since then. Oh yeah, I was going to mention like one weird little thing. So you know the Banana Splits movie?
Yeah.
Apparently the music in that was made by Fall Out Boy, or the main singer from Fall Out Boy.
I did not know that. That's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah. Also, I have to go to the bathroom again. I'll be right back.
Is gamer fuel?
It makes me gotta go bathroom. No! It's all the vibrations from the engine.
He's dying. Also, my tooth is hurting. I'll be happy when I get to have my replacement tooth come in. So what's Goblin up to? Goblin died. All by myself.
People still there?
I'm right here. I was actually asking where Goblin was.
Oh, yeah, fucking. Every time there's like 40% chance that cats will cause trouble right in the middle of the stream.
Well, as a person who used to own cats, all I can say is, Eckle, is that's a cat for you.
Hey, Simon,
Yes.
I don't know what you're doing right now on the game,
Do you need help?
but yeah, if you could eventually divert to helping me, I'd appreciate it.
Alright.
In the meantime, I'm gonna see if I can do another part of this.
Fortunately, you are not that far from me. Your timing was actually pretty good, though, because I was dropping off a cargo onto a thing over here, and it was good timing.
Well, that's good.
Ow. That sign won't stop me because I can't read. Ooh. I will ask one favor of you when I get over there, though. Can you do some repairs on me?
I'd love to if I could.
I'm guessing you have nothing to repair with.
That would be correct.
Sad. Do I see a goblin? I see a goblin. He has fallen. Would you like to come back?
Let me navigate over. May have been smarter to grab from the front. Remember, I don't have anything on the back right now.
Well, it looks like you're also getting caught in that tree right there. Must be 12:30.
Why is this taking a while? Careful.
Let me reverse myself.
Watching you just reminds me of why I don't drive the Bandit.
I love the bandit.
That's good that you both like it, but I just look at that thing and go wobble, 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 wobble.
And this is the strong winch, too. God, you weigh a metric ton, Echo. Normally I don't have this much of an issue towing people.
Well, there's also mud right here.
Yeah, but I also have, like, the best mud tires for this vehicle.
The best mud tires money can buy.
Pretty much. Good enough. Okay. Reposition myself. Smash this building over here, destroy their fence.
Remember, grab the front end.
But that just fine.
No, it's because remember my back end has nothing on it, so it'll just pull straight to you instead of trying to flip over.
Well, that's not the point, Echo. The point is I want to try and flip you, and if I get you by the center of your gravity, it's better.
Well,
See?
I don't think you quite understood what I meant.
I'm trying to flip you over, Echo.
Well,
I mean, that is what you want, right?
how about you keep working on that? You keep working on that. I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can get there with something else. What's my route? Yeah, I need to take a left there.
Got you.
Oh, okay then. 1 second.
I'm gonna stick around for a minute, just in case you flip over again.
Oh, I'm dying.
Yeah, what's going on with you?
Stream and friends. As I get back to position, I'm back.
What's going on?
With me?
Yes.
This is what happens when I eat too much pizza.
You need to take Lactaid?
No, I just ate too much. I ate almost a whole pizza. And it's just like, my bowels are like, yeah, no, you need to make room. It means I had to go poop.
Oh no. Poop. Thank you, Simon.
Simon, are you there?
You're welcome. I was
Oh.
finishing my clam chowder.
Okay.
I helped Eckler, and I did nice things for him, and he had nothing. He had no supplies to fix me, and I'm sad.
Again. I would if I could.
Eckler said he hates me and wants me to die.
Oh.
I know that feeling. I once asked Eckel if he was my friend, and he said, "Yeah." He just like did a goblin noise at me.
Sounds about right.
Mm.
Did he then start throwing things at you?
Yeah. We need a trailer delivered to the middle of a river. Why? Well, I can't tell you. Are you in or not? Good enough reason for me.
I smell
All
Tony
these
behind
missions
it.
that are just like, do this thing that's dubiously legal.
This feels more sussy than fucking Russia was. Jesus.
Yeah.
Maybe this is American bias they have.
Maybe.
But I believe it, though, because we've all shared stories tonight about very shady things American companies do.
No. Ah! My wife scared me.
To be fair, women are very scary.
They are. I don't trust them. Anyway, about the... Oh, is Simon here? Or is he still with wife? He's with wife.
He got jump scared, and now it's a Five Nights at Freddy's game over.
Oh, no.
He needs to restart the night.
I'm gonna do a thing. It was just a bet. I knew you could do it. I had a bet with the Husky guys, and they were sure you wouldn't make it. Just scored a big win for this. Here's your share of the profits. $1,350. How big was the fucking bet? Jesus.
I'm back.
Hello? Hello, hello? Hello?
What'd I miss?
Hello, hello. Hey, Simon.
Hi.
Are you ready to play, SnowRunner?
My wife came in to say goodnight.
Are you ready? What? You just joined the call. I'm good to know your wife was here, but, you ready to play SnowRunner? I'm gonna get the stream started pretty soon.
He's gaslighting me again.
No, Eccles said a thing where he's like, oh no, his wife came and got him like in Five Nights at Freddy's, now he's gonna restart. So I'm restarting your night.
Hates No.
Hates What was that?
That was me about to tip over and fall.
Hates It's goblin noises.
Black River, look at the upper right.
Black River. I see Goblin and I see Simon. Why?
Oh, further upper right. Right at the bend there.
The waterfall?
No, there's some items sitting there.
I don't see those.
Okay, well, right at the upper right where there's the waterfall, there's some bricks that are just sitting there. They were previously on the trailer I was pulling, but because I was in first person, I didn't notice that they tipped over and fell off.
Oh, that's not good.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna call my vehicle and just do something else with those.
We don't acknowledge that.
No, I'm acknowledging them, but in my own very specific way.
Maybe first-person mode isn't the best. Because you don't know when your cargo falls out.
I kind of wish it would have like an indicator. But it's fine. I have...
What the fuck? Who are you? Echo's like, I dropped my bricks, and he's not mad. He's like, it's fine. Who the fuck are you? What'd you do with Echo?
Well, you see, it's fine because unlike 99.9% of other times, I have a tool.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm a tool now.
That's true, but also not. It was a tool that I used last stream. Poison. Since my recording should still be up, you should probably go look at that last stream.
I don't want to.
It
But
had a very nice moment. It was very funny.
If you're going to be doing it this stream, though, you said you're going to use your tool and see it this stream. Are you using it yet?
Well, but the thing is that the really funny thing happened last stream.
Is there like a clip of it? Is there a clip feature?
Which don't worry. I'll later on once we're
Yeah, link it to me because we streamed for like 4 hours or whatever. It's like I wouldn't know where to look.
Here I said the statement, "Here's your fucking truck."
No.
Well, it was near the end, and yeah, it's worth watching. I wish I could just easily clip it, but sadly, Pixel is not capable of that.
Understand.
And trying to edit a 4-hour video down to like 10 minutes is
No, you should be able to send me a time code though.
no,
Why can't you send me a time code?
that's not how Pixel works.
No, I mean like send me the time that happens at.
Oh no, I can tell you the time, but it's not so much a time code.
So you can't just like say it happened at this minute on this hour.
No, the way he's framing it, he's acting like, it's the thing where you like go right-click, copy URL at current time. Yeah, you can't do that.
Or he's just simply asking what time it happens at so he can view it.
Yeah. I want to look that up real quick. Time code.
Either way, I will tell you when to look at the thing at the doodle, but not right now. Needless to say, I figured out that apparently my favorite scout vehicle is also a catapult.
Good to know.
Well, at least we'll be okay if we find ourselves in medieval times.
If the Mongols come, they're fucked. By the way, anyway, Simon, you ever told me did you like medieval times when you went there with the weird wedding issue?
Yeah, I had a good time. It was it was
yeah,
fun.
I had a good time, Rick. Yeah.
It was very campy in a lot of ways, but I had a good time.
Oh yeah, Rick, I had a good time. It was for camp, but you did a really high pitched voice there. It was weird.
It's a Warner Brothers movie, and I don't.
Okay, Rick, we're going to like this. We got like hired to be in this Warner Brothers movie. Something about like Space Jam 2, the '90s film. It was really popular about basketball players.
You'd be able to do a better Rick than he would in Morty.
I don't know what you're talking about, Morty.
I don't know what you're talking about, Morty. No, I need to focus my thing to be better at doing a Rick.
You know what else? You know what else is that does it occur to either of you how particularly cringy this segment of the stream is?
In what way?
Because we're sitting here doing Rick and Morty impressions.
Too bad.
Yes, I live for cringe. If people are in pain listening to me, it's a good night.
So, Echo, you're just giving me reasons to do it for longer.
I know.
Me and Moisen don't like to do things that please society around us. We do what pleases us.
Want to be famous? No. Banned.
I'll never forget that day that one person's like, "You're not gonna have a lot of streamers if you're not."
Have a lot of streamers. I collect them. I'm going after Ninja next.
Viewers, whatever.
No, you want to talk about cringe? I just mentioned Ninja. Real cringe was that weird thing where I forget what game they were playing, but it was Ninja, Rick and Morty, and someone else.
I thought you were the thing that happened in Times Square.
I don't know that, but like there was one like Twitch, like I don't remember when it was. It was like a year or two ago. They had a Rick and Morty Ninja crossover with someone else in there too, playing a video game together. And the people who voiced Rick and Morty just sounded very uninterested the entire time.
I recall this. Which is kind of funny considering that, Rick and Morty stuff, they've done a lot of crossovers. And in most of them, it seems like the main people, Justin Roiland or whatever, yeah, it seems like they're doing a decent job. They're trying. But in that one, it was just lifeless.
And I wonder if that's a reason I haven't seen anything like that since.
Well, yeah, they just really didn't want to fucking be there.
From what I recall though, like Dan Harmon is a little nuts though.
I thought Dan Harmon was like supposed to be the one that kept Justin Roiland settled, because Justin Roiland goes off the rails.
Yeah, like to be honest, I love Justin Roiland. Like, how should I put it? Like, I feel like his artwork is kind of all over the place, and he's kind of like a cannon that can't be aimed. He's just like doing like weird art everywhere, and then there's Dan Harmon that kind of keeps him under control.
Okay, that's very confusing considering your previous statements, but alright.
No, that's the thing is Dan Harmon is good at like managerial stuff, but like as a person, he's pretty fucking nuts.
Okay, so what you're saying is, to touch into our previous topic, he might be a psychopath.
No, what I think he's also trying to say is he might be a Moisen.
Oh no!
Because, you know, I'm wacky and crazy, but I'm also good at managing, and I do taxes. That's probably got to be the weirdest thing anyone's experienced, where it was that person streaming doing their taxes, and the entire time I'm telling them how to do their taxes because I know how to do taxes. It's like, what the fuck? Moisen is just known for being a shit poster, but here he is talking a bunch of tax laws and stuff. I'm a very strange person when it comes to that, where I know things people wouldn't expect me to. I just think Moisen's the shit poster, but it's like, what the fuck? He knows about business law and tax law. What the fuck's up with this? I'm very all over the place.
Hello.
Reminder, I have a degree in business administration. Business administration sounds like one of the most boring, like, degrees to have.
It actually does.
It sounds extremely dull, and it's mostly statistics and managing a company. But it's like, then there's me who's just like off the rails half the time. I'm gonna say I'm off the rails. I don't know what other people think.
I'm pushing against you, Echo, so try lifting it up a little bit.
Very complex method of operation here. Oh.
Here, how about this, Echo? I'm just gonna lift this up.
I'm telling you,
this- I'm just gonna move this over here for you, Echo, so it's a little bit easier.
Oh. I'm going. Dirt everywhere.
Alright, so
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna position.
Let me make this nice and level for you.
Did you lift it up?
Sure.
Hold on, I need to lift it a little bit. There we go. How's that?
Might be fine. Unlike vehicles, I can't do the catapult maneuver on this.
Are you able to secure your load?
What? Game? What do you mean? What?
Goblin, are you okay?
You still have a free space in the truck body. What?
What the hell does that mean?
I have no earthly idea. I, I'm just go and hope for the best. 'Cause,
Wiggle, wiggle,
look, I'd love
wiggle.
to do something about that, but apparently the game doesn't want me to. Oh, no, okay, that was weird. Wouldn't let me drive forward there for a second. And there it goes. Okay, you can just go ahead and get it since you're already here. If I had known you were going to show up, I wouldn't have bothered.
I'm mysterious that way, Echo.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Hates me.
Okay, 2 metal beams, concrete slab, and concrete blocks.
Am I hearing?
Probably Moisen's TV.
Probably.
Hope it is.
Concrete slabs, concrete blocks. Concrete blocks and metal beams. Okay. I'm about to be doing a very big mission.
Would you like help?
No, I'm going to do it alone.
Hates us.
Unless you just want to come. You can do a job here while you're with me too if you want. Do you want to come with?
Moisen, I always want to come.
My kingdom come.
God, that's...
Oh!
Is Goblin dying?
Yes, but I'm fine.
That doesn't sound like a fine sound.
I didn't lose momentum. Now I lost momentum.
I jinxed him.
You did. All your fault.
Now he's gonna cry. Also, how did you get that little tiny transport vehicle out here anyways? That little tiny cat that you were driving.
I drove it.
I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think it would handle the train that well.
It handled it very well.
How long are you going to be, Simon?
I just need to drop off this cargo. I wonder what this big Chungus boy is down over here, though. Okay. I'm recovering my vehicle, unless you,
Recovering, yeah, you're coming to me in the other map. And you come to the dam, You're gonna probably be grabbing a bandit if you want. Probably be the best.
Oh, that's all I ever drive.
I'm gonna be trying to do something that's very dangerous. Actually, okay. Here's what we're gonna need a crane. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a bit of a fucky wucky, if you want to call it that. I want you to come to the Smithfield Dam, get your bandit, and get a crane on it.
I mean, I can't get a big boy crane on it though.
I don't care about big
You want
boy
a regular
crane.
crane or a big boy crane?
I just need you to move cargo, Simon. That's why I say get a crane.
Okay, I need to make sure. All right, I'm ready to go. Where's the Moisen at?
Over here. Because if you bring a crane, that'll severely make this easier for me to get to the destination.
Question, do we need to bring any trailers or anything?
No, we're buying trailers on the way.
Okay.
If you need a trailer, you can buy one there. I don't. But I don't know right now. I'm going to buy one at the store.
You okay there?
I was looking at you. This way.
I'm distracting. Yay. Are you driving a Kolob?
Yeah.
Your little vehicle looks like it's not having fun in the back.
It is very concerned back there with this driving, but I don't care.
I'll be honest. The solo missions can be okay and everything, but I actually have more fun when I'm just doing a mission with a friend.
Yeah. Got big Kolob leading, little fucking Gaz in the center, and then your bandit behind me.
I'm having to like stay slow because of you.
Yep, I know. By the way, that's one little thing I find kind of weird and interesting, but also kind of makes sense in a way, but also still weird. Have you noticed something about most of these Russian trucks? And if you've played other games in Europe versus America in general,
They're very old and or boxy looking.
no, they usually have cab over engine designs, or they have flat fronts. Most American trucks I've seen have like they got like a big front on them.
Question is, why?
I've heard one explanation being that it's better for long hauls to have the engine out in front, so it makes more sense in America because you'll be spending a lot more time driving, and that can cause the cabin to heat up more. But I don't know if that's how true that is.
I don't know either.
I mean, whatever it is, it seems to work out well for them.
It could also just be a set of designs that, like, they eventually became standard where American truck buyers just assume that they're going to have a front-facing, like a stick-out front for the engine, where Europeans expect, like, a cab-over-engine design. Okay, so you're going to want to take a right up here. I'm going to stop for a second. You're going to want to take a right here, go up to that warehouse, and pick up one thing of concrete slabs.
On my way.
I'm gonna keep moving forward since I'm so slow. You can catch up to me.
Yeah, you'll be pretty easy to catch up with.
I'm gonna need this power though, I think.
On my way. Glad somebody fixed the road over here.
Yes. I think Eckel did that.
Good job, man.
Where are you talking about? So I'll take credit anyway.
I don't, however, still like these little concrete posts that are still in the ground. I just thought it was a little sign the first time I hit it, and I was like, oh no, this is concreted into place.
I thought for a second when I honked my horn, I heard the suspension on my little Scout back there. It was hitting a rock.
Oh.
Speaking of suspension, I'm losing mine.
Yeah, we're gonna grab a repair up here as well.
You know, I forgot to mention this. You'll probably think it's dumb, but you know that I'm interested in that that, like, I guess it's like a short story slash, you know, speculative novel about you know, basically speculative evolution for humans, the book All Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I had my wife watch it, just kind of like while she was like just doing her.
Wait, I'm
podcasting.
confused. You said it was a novel, and now you're saying you had to watch it?
Well, like there's like a video that kind of summarizes it, but it does a pretty damn good job, and it's like 40 minutes long. But like I had my wife watch it, and I was like, oh, you might find this interesting, or it might change your perspective on, like, you know, time spans and people and, you know, civilizations and such. And she watched it. At the end of the day, she says it horrified me.
It should.
I don't know. It didn't horrify me, but
I don't want to get into that. It looks creepy.
I don't know what it is, so.
Do you know what speculative evolution is, Echo?
No.
Well, it's that.
Thanks.
It's basically like theorizing like how something could evolve given opportunities or events, or opportunities and events.
That's
Like,
evolution doesn't evolve via opportunities and events, though.
well, I guess it's really just chance, really.
Yeah.
But this is like giving like certain scenarios that help shape a future, basically.
Okay, Simon.
Well, I tried to explain.
At this point, with how advanced humans are technologically, I entirely think evolution for us is basically going to be stopped. Because we're going to be taking measures to stop certain kinds of divergent traits. And true evolution for us is going to be far more likely with genetic modification directly.
Or
I
with
agree.
Or.
Just because, like, the time span required for evolutions is, you know, hundreds of thousands of years for even small change.
Well, sometimes you get some, you know, things that, you know, happen in the blink of an eye. Like, for example, the ability to consume milk products as an adult. That's like what? I think they said that gene has like only been around for adults for like the past 5,000 years.
I don't even know if that's, like, how much of that is gene genetics properly and how much of that is just, like, adaptation. Because, like, there's the whole thing about peanut allergies, too.
Well, I mean, genetics and adaptation kind of play hand in hand in a lot of things.
Like, most of, like, again, with the peanut thing, everyone knows it. Everyone should know it. That, like, if you feed a child peanuts and have peanuts in their diet as a child, they are drastically less likely to develop a peanut allergy. And that's how you, like, take care of allergies. If you, like, give someone who has the allergy to certain kinds of foods, usually very small portions of it, and helps build up tolerances. So, like, the whole thing with when in the early 2000s, they're like, oh, we're seeing a bunch of kids with peanut allergies. Take peanuts out of schools entirely. That developed, like, a generation of just a bunch of people with peanut allergies because they weren't in their diets anymore. And they didn't build up the proper, like, defenses to it. Same thing with milk. The reason why the milk thing, I think, is because in the Western world, we tend to eat and drink a lot of milk. Like, we drink a lot of milk and we eat a lot of cheese. Cheese is not very common in Asian countries. Usually they have, like for example, India. Even though India has a bunch of cows, most of their stuff goes into things like yogurt. and other processed milk products that don't have the same makeup as cheese and milk does. And so it gets processed differently, so they have a dairy intolerance of a certain kind, I think.
Well, the thing is that we inherited this from our European ancestors because, like, cheese was a big part of the European diet even before we came over here.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, that's why Europeans and, basically, those of the Caucasian descent happen to be able to be good at, digesting milk
See,
products.
I think that's entirely adaptation. There's not a big enough time frame for us consuming milk and cheese products to have developed, like, actual proper genetic difference from other people. Okay, over here, take a little side bend into here through the gate, and pick up a fuel and repair thing and give us some fuels and repairs.
I am tempted just to bring one of those trailers with me, though.
That'd be too much weight. You can also just come back here and grab it if we need it.
Yeah, but we can also bring it with us.
The roads over there are good. You can just drive back. Please don't. So yeah, fuel up and heal up me and my boy back here.
Alright. Just, Alright, you've been fueled up. Now let me do some repairs.
Did you also fuel up my boy?
Yeah, he's been fueled.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
We're doing a big mission up here going to the,
You're good.
Okay, now just drop that off. We're going to big mission at Dermond Island.
What's the name?
It's a task, so I don't know. Let me try and grab it again.
It's so Drummond Island, we said, right?
Yeah, Drummond Island. I'm doing Tin Hut.
Ah, I see. Yay.
So do we need to get any trailers while we're here, Moisen? Didn't you want to get one?
Hold on. Just let me do my thing. Go up inside the warehouse. We pass by first.
Am I dropping something off up here?
Nope, don't do anything. Just wait for me.
Okay. I'll just turn around. I'm gonna back up.
Yeah, how about you get behind the warehouse a little bit? I gotta take a big turn. I'm gonna go right where you are.
Big boy trailer you got there. If you need me to kind of like tow out the back a little bit to help straighten it for you, let me know. Oh God! You need a hand, Moisen? Jesus! I'm just trying to imagine somebody doing this in real life. Oh, this is a nightmare.
Okay, that should be good. It was not.
Do you want to tow out the back?
No.
Okay.
Ah!
Goblins died.
Oh no.
Feels oddly appropriate.
Okay. And I need...
Damn it. Damn it.
Okay, now what I want you to do is come over here, unpack cargo, and put those slabs on my trailer.
We're
Perfect.
good.
Okay, reset your crane, come over here, and you need to pick up 2 wooden things. 2 wood planks. You can see why I wanted to pick the trailer up here, Simon.
Yeah, I see the reason why.
It would not be fun going up that hill, and also I wanted a big, strong engine for this heavy load.
You want to tow your little guy over there?
Yeah, if you would just tow him instead of me having to grab him, that'd be great.
Can do.
Just driving over the concrete barriers as you do.
What concrete barriers?
Yeah.
All I see is an open access. Oh, I think I just realized the problem.
What?
If I try to tow it to this other location, it's going to disconnect, isn't it?
No, it won't.
It won't? It won't give me the option. I have to disconnect the other one.
Huh? No, you press and hold. Use your eyes, read.
How long do I have to hold it for?
It'll say hold button to shift to next selection.
Turn on engine on winch truck. Hold. Next action. Okay. It worked this time. Okay. That was strange. But the vehicle's not behind me. Alright.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Simon, you keep...
Oh, it is! It's phased inside of me.
Yes. He really isn't smart. Be mean.
I get it from the friends I'm around.
You know, just drag that up wherever you want to go, and you need to do Bridges of Men is your mission, of Bridges and Men. Which I'll tell you where you gotta go to do that. Just follow me.
Poison's got that big load. And don't forget, it's 1:19, so let's do this
Yeah.
till like, yeah.
This is probably gonna be the last of the night. So Echo, are you about done with your thing?
Meh. I'll get you.
I don't know what you tried to say there. I heard yeah, Genshin.
Oh no, he's thinking about Genshin Impact again.
There's a new character coming out there. But that's not what I said. I said I'm going to get you.
He's gonna get me? Oh no. Okay, yeah, you take a right here, and you need to go to the island bridge to get that done. It's gonna be a bit of a trek. I don't know how you're gonna do it. Also, get rid of my thing.
Where am I going?
You're going... Okay, I told you. Of bridges and men. Task.
I see. Alright, I'll work on it.
Yeah, try to get over there and do that.
The thing is that, yeah, there's... Yeah, I got it. Alright.
There is, by the way, to the north of that little bridge...
Oh, I know how to get over there.
Okay.
I was the one who first went over there to begin with.
Okay, but I don't know about the truck, though.
I'll be fine. I know a way.
Good. I'm very much glad I brought the big truck, though. I'm needing all this power to pull this thing around.
Getting dark. Ah, I see the eyes.
Good to know the insanity's still here.
I don't like it. Goblin has moved to Drummond Island.
Oh no.
I'll guess. By the way, if you want me to drop your vehicle off around here, just let me know where.
I already told you drop it off.
Done.
I told you like 3 times to drop it, Simon.
I'm helped.
And we're about to build a bridge. Okay. Metal beams, concrete slab. Good. And boop boop.
They're deploying tactics.
Well done, civilian. Thanks to your bridge repair, our drivers will be able to move quickly to the next bridge repair. You have the thanks of a grateful nation. Okay?
America. But am I getting paid?
Now, where's my money?
You know, I got American pride and everything, but where's my money?
I got you now.
Oh. Oh no, he's laughing, boys. That means he's happy.
Get back here.
Crush Goblin.
Oh no, I died.
You're dead now.
He's killing the goblin.
Killing the police.
Call the police.
Well, that was a lengthy bit that didn't get very far.
Oh, so you like did yourself up in police colors and shit?
Well, more importantly, I was playing police sirens on my side the whole way I was driving. Now I'm dead. Well,
Oh no 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 no. Oh, thank you, random branch that just happened to be lying out here.
You can't move now, can you? I've pinned him. We're playing wrestling trucks. The Russian bear versus the American cop.
I think, is this even still an American vehicle? See, I wonder. Oh, no, yours doesn't even count as having any winch points.
Well, while this is going on and Simon's doing his thing, I'm going to drive my truck up and do a mission real quick.
I escape.
Oh no! I wasn't there to stop him. The goblin is loose.
No, that's terrible.
Everyone hated that.
Closer.
I just hate that this top bar has the flashy lights, but it doesn't count. It doesn't do the actual siren, and it makes me sad.
That would be illegal.
What? Why?
It's illegal to have siren lights.
Well, it's a game. I want police car siren.
He wants to be the truck police.
So how's your thing going, Simon?
I'm about to be finished in about 10,
Minutes.
9,
Minutes.
8,
Minutes.
7,
Minutes.
1.
You should count it down real fast at the end there.
I just like going to 1 instead.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And the path is open.
Well, I'm almost to my thing, so if you guys want to restore back to the garage to pack up your trucks or whatever, I'm going to real quickly just go here and collect this observation point it wanted me to do. And that'll be the end. Because that'll mean I'll end on a hill.
Oh, you're doing that one. I fell.
You fell?
When you get up there, it's a little bit rocky. It's understandable if someone falls.
Is this going to be like that watchtower thing that happened many streams ago, where you're like, oh, Moisen, getting up to that watchtower, it's full of rocks, it's horrible. And I'm like, Simon, I just drove up the mountain, it was fine.
It's probably going to be that way, but I'm just going to watch you. He's bobbing around, up the rock. Doing good. He's flying. He's doing it. He's almost there.
This boy is good at climbing up roads. Yeah, I don't know what your problem was. This was just a road all the way up here.
Bear in mind, I did have a bandit with me when I did that.
Okay, I'm glad to hear the observation point's okay. That would have been a nightmare to fix with this terrible weather. Hey, you might want to enjoy the view from our ridge out there before the weather gets bad again. I will be, for the end of my stream.
Oh.
Just come over here against the edge. Boop. Go into first person. Like, terrifying. Turn off my lights. Turn off my engine. Ah, it's good to be in the fucking... the zone.
AutoZone.
See a bunch of towers in the distance. Nice red lights. Reminds me of Do You Copy, the game? Video game. Waiting for the fucking creatures. The, man-bear pig to show up. Eyes in the woods and stuff. But yeah, there we go. Okay, go ahead and stream now. Goodbye, stream friends.
Wow.